champion. It's Jorge Martin who takes Bagnaia's crown. Cool heads prevail at Pramac as the Spaniard has survived the pressure that's been put on him, and he is the 2024 MotoGP World Champion.
And it's rides like that that's won him the World Championship. Using his head, maximum pressure, no mistakes. He's been incredible in qualifying, he's been incredible at starts, he's been aggressive at all the right moments. Superb. What a rider.
Kept his cool in the pressure cooker of having the title on the line today, and that has been the story of his season, Neil. That has been the consistency, the wherewithal to consolidate and take the points when they're on offer. He has won races, he's won as many sprint races as Pecco Bagnaia, but it's been those second places. Today it's a third, but it's been those rides that have taken the championship this season.
Oh, I love that. Smash the screen.
That's trademark.
That is trademark. He's done that here already earlier this year. I think the bike stopped, unfortunately, so he's going to struggle to get that going. I've got a feeling we could have a very, very slow cooling down lap. We know that he's got some celebrations to come.
What time's checkered flag finish? Because I think he might just about get around by the end of our analysis programme. Down in the Pramac garage.
He's not going to get that started on his own, surely.
Gigi Dall'Igna. You know, a year ago, Jorge Martin sat back in his garage in Valencia, head in his hands, inconsolable. And when Gigi Dall'Igna offered his commiserations, Martin said, "Next year will be mine." And he has well and truly lived up to his promise, much to the, shall we say, gritted teeth happiness of Ducati's guru.
Absolutely. 10 years ago, he won the Red Bull Rookies, and it's been that journey ever since in Moto 3. It took him 3 years to win the Moto 3 World Championship. He had a couple of years in Moto 2, not fantastic. There were times he looked fast, but it was never close to winning the world title. But it was really the step into MotoGP where he really stood out. That first year, he had the huge crash, if you remember, in Portugal. Multiple surgeries. He was out for 4 rounds, but came back and won a race in that rookie season. Then the year after was slightly disappointing, 9th in the world. But he did enough for the factory Ducati to sign him. And what a signing what a signing it was, because the fact that he didn't get the factory ride, that is what inspired him. That made the difference. Incredible what he's done. Runner-up last year, but he's made the difference. Worked on himself and come back a much better rider.
It's the first independent team rider to win the championship in the MotoGP era. Arguments could go on in the past about who was independent and who wasn't. A few years ago, though, we went over 10 years waiting for an independent team race winner, never mind a champion. How times have changed in MotoGP, and I have to say it's for the better of the show of what is the most exciting sport on earth. He becomes the 30th MotoGP World Champion, and then, as of tomorrow, rides for Aprilia.
You can't make it up, can you? You cannot make it up.
Yeah, he's been unwavering, unyielding, unflappable, really, in the face of unrelenting pressure from Pecco Bagnaia, particularly in recent weeks, and now, undeniably, really, he is a worthy world champion.
Yeah, I'm just thinking then when you were saying that as well, this is his last lap on a Ducati. This is it. He will not do another lap after this.
Every chance he'll be destroying that engine with a few burnouts when we get up to the celebration area.
I think that's coming up into this area.
He has done exactly what he needed there. He has kept his cool. There was fire early on, wasn't there? Down into turn 1, Bastianini there. Marquez comes through on him, but now he is champion of the world. The title is his. Look what it means to him and all his friends and family. He won't believe it. He sinks to his knees. His brother Javier's down there to celebrate with him. The Martinator. It was a nickname his dad gave him, really. I'm not too sure if he is part man, part implacable machine, but
he has been this year.
Well, he will be back anyway as a MotoGP world champion.
Let me tell you, when you crash out of a sprint race on an opening lap, and then the next race the following day you go and dominate, that takes an inner strength and self-belief. It's so difficult to do something like that. It's a new one.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, it is going to be a full Martinator celebration here. Hasta la vista, baby, yeah. Well, and the next time we do see him, I'm assuming that we'll be in full Terminator guise. As I say, it was his dad who gave him the nickname because he was unrelenting. That was the whole thing. As a kid, tenacious and just like a dog with a bone.
Well, you remember him in Moto 3, what he was like. He started on Mahindra, and he had a massive crashes, but...
Yeah, injuries galore, broken legs, hips, arms, the lot.
The lot.
And he was tiny, and he gets up and faces up to it as Aleix Espargaro celebrates down there with his team, his last ride as a full-time rider, last one with Aprilia. Let's give props to this man as well, Neil. Francesco Bagnaia, the outgoing champion, has won 11 Grand Prix this season.
Yep, he's finished second in the world, twice world champion, second in the world. I mean, incredible, isn't it? And obviously he's got his hands full for next year. Having Mark as a teammate, that's going to be interesting. But what a rider he is. Mark from Norway, podium. Third in the world for Mark, he'll be really pleased with that now. I joke. And further down, Brad Binder won the best of the rest. 2 points clear of Pedro Acosta.
Celebrations for the Pramac team. Celebrations for Aleix Espargaro as we get ready to see what Jorge Martin has for us. A big ice cube. Well, he has been a cool customer this year. How's this one going to go, do you think, Neil?
I don't normally like these, if I'm honest. I always feel they just, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, I'm proven wrong. Sometimes I just don't know.
Yeah, the championship itself is, you know, of course, a life's dream, a life's work, a life's purpose. Nobody can take that away from him, but hopefully this one's taken some planning too. Hopefully it's going to come off for him, because this is the one that, you know, will get sent around the world to all the news agencies. There's Claudio Domenicali, embraces with the outgoing champion. He knew, he did his part of the bargain. He rode superbly, actually, you have to say. He's won the last 3 Grand Prix of the season. In fact, he's won 4 of the last 5.
Yeah. What a weekend for him. Pole position, winning both races. How many doubles is that? Is that 5 doubles he's had now? Something like that. Which is, but again, just to repeat what we've said, to win a world championship, you win a world championship on your bad days, on your off days. That's always been the case. You've got to take the points. You know, sometimes a 7th place is fantastic. It's better than tucking the front. Better be good, this, Gav. It better be good.
We've been waiting for it. You know, it's been one of those seasons, haven't it? We've had to wait for it to come to its denouement. We didn't know which way it was going to go, really, did we? We didn't really know until
Bagnaia crashed in Malaysia.
Then
that was the one, wasn't it?
It was the
sprint race.
What was that? Crashing out of 2nd place. That have been 9 points. The gap between them 10 at the end of the season. You know, it's a different story when you've only got 1 point to play with.
It's just going to be a bit of tonight, Matthew, a bit of stars in your eyes. We're going to get some smoke. He's going to come out singing.
I hope not. I sincerely hope not. I hope there's no dancing. That's all I'm worried about.
Oh, here we go. It's the start of it.
I think it's the Terminator theme tune. I mean, they are making a scene of this one. Here we go. I'm actually a little bit nervous.
This is where you'd hope the leather manufacturers, his Alpine Stars, he'll have a special suit on, do we expect? A special helmet?
It's what James Cameron here, is it? Ooh, the dry ice there. What's going on?
Here's a smoke.
That's why it was misty here this morning. They've been practicing this.
Is he vaping in there? That's ridiculous. It's not good for your health, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go, finally, there we go. And how he comes.
Terrible. Oh, that was good. I like that. I like that.
Still gets the energy drink
Obviously.
in there as well. I like that in the middle of it all. I wasn't too sure about the Halloween mask, but I tell you what, I like the exploding of the ice cube in front of him. A worthy world champion this year.
Absolutely.
He's not one like that, is he, to do that kind of show normally?
He's not at all.
Back to see the #1 plate on his bike. It won't be on there for long. He'll have to unpeel it and then stick it on to his RSGP.
You don't think he'll run a one plate on the Aprilia, do you, Gav?
Someone who did like a show, who did like this kind of thing, he's just down there with Nat Quirk. Jorge Lorenzo, another former Spanish champion, is talking to her.
Okay, we're just watching the celebrations. A new MotoGP champion is crowned. We didn't get the drama in this last race, but we've had plenty of it this season. What can you say about the new world champion?
Well, I'm super happy for Jorge because he's a friend. I know him from when he was 16 years old. He trained with me in Lugano. He trained with my father, so we have a good relationship. Always has been like this. We share manager as well. So well deserved. He struggled so much. He's a fighter. Finally, Bagnaia decided not to slow down the race, so it was good for him. So I'm happy that now he can say he's a MotoGP world champion.
What can you say about both Jorge and Pecco these last 2 seasons?
Well, they've been like robots, no? Always very precise, not so many mistakes. Very similar in terms of riding style. So it was a great battles between these two, and finally it's good that we have another champion, no? Not always the same one.
Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
Another champion, the 30th world champion in MotoGP and 500cc history. A big wheelie down pit lane, that's a fine right there. But he is the 5th Spanish world champion.
I think, I might be wrong here, I think he'll be good for it.
5th Spanish world champion after Alex Grivier. That man, Jorge Lorenzo.
Oh no, I don't like a burnout here.
No, I
They
don't
always scare me on carpet.
Yeah, Marc Marquez and Joan Mir, of course, the other Spanish world champions. He finally gets to celebrate with his team after what's felt like an eternity. Here we go. Oh, he's gone for the worm. Love it. Get him in the braking Olympics next time. Gold medal deserving, that is, from Jorge Martin. And there will be some after party at Pramac later today. Mark my words. I already saw you trying to get your invite, Neil.
I was supposed to be flying back tonight. I'm not anymore.
Fonsigneto has set up a huge party at one of the clubs down in town. He does do a fair bit of DJing in his time. So, yeah, that will go off down on the seafront. There is Maria, his girlfriend. The emotion starting to hit. Paolo Capinotti gets almost throttled by Angel Martin. Martinator, the chant from everyone.
I thought it was Fonsigneto that was singing.
Right. And Alicia Spargro's going to come back round. There's Paolo Capinotti. Forged a beautiful relationship. I mean, Paolo is the most gregarious of characters. He's given a lot to this sport over the last 20 years and deserves nothing less than winning this championship. As Gino Borsoi comes and congratulates. He was with him as an Aspar rider back in the Moto 3 days, and then now as Pramac. Jorge Vega trying to get in there as Alicia Spargro finally gets his deserved embrace.